Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Life after life, we meet people, and sometimes we react with them, and they react with you. If it's good, then they come back as your friend or as your good lover. If it's bad, they come back as people who break your heart.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic. Alasis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, Danish, Dutch, English, Finnish, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Nepali, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Kindest greetings, noble-hearted viewers. My name is Tracy from Multicultural Singapore. Thank you for blessing our world with your positive vibrations. Located at one of the crossroads of the world, Singapore's strategic position has helped her grow into a major center for trade, communications, and tourism. Today, Singapore proudly has one of the world's busiest ports, best airports, and cleanest city environments. Singapore is also well known around the world as a garden city. Though there are many glittering skyscrapers, there's a lot of greenery along the roadsides and around the island. This is attributed to the continuous efforts of the Singapore government in planting trees and beautifying the environment. Singapore's uniqueness stems from her harmonious blend of ethnicities and traditions. The immigrants of the past have given her wonderful citizens of Malay, Chinese, Indian, and European descent, among others. Each group has its own distinctive culture, and there are colorful festivals of special significance year-round, enjoyed by all. The open-minded Singaporean people have warmly received Supreme Master Ching Hai's presence and her illuminating spiritual lectures many times. We are delighted to introduce prosperous Singapore to you, noble viewers. Our people praise your lofty ideas and noble endeavors. For over 3 decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Guanyin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within, and to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worship World Honor One, Shakyamuni Buddha, the worship Son of God, Jesus Christ, the venerated Master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated Master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the first Sikh Guru, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. She emphasizes that we will always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe. We will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. Supreme Master Ching Hai is an extraordinary living example of compassion, regularly sending material and financial assistance as well as love to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy and or any good cause over the years. As a humble vessel for his, neutral term for his or hers, compassion and love toward his precious children. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, and individuals, as well as many awards from them, such as the 2006 Wuxi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support.
May heaven bless you forevermore.
We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends. Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful and loving plant-based diet and envisions
Where humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world
where animals and people live in blissful harmony. Her initiatives to spread the vegan trend are diverse and have included alternative living flyer distribution, the International Vegan Restaurants Loving Heart, vegan food product companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as regularly speaking to influential governments and media leaders and participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc.
whether we are aware of it or not.
Her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Over the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has traveled worldwide, from the Americas to Africa,
From Europe to Oceania,
and held hundreds of discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Understand Emotional Ties and Transcend Karma, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 1st, 2005 in Hungary.
Yêu nhau trần gian xinh đẹp, vì yêu nhau thế giới thành vui rồi hôn.
Sometimes the enemy, they come back, they hurt you in different ways. They don't always use knife, gun, yeah, or whip. They use different ways to hurt you. Okay? In the form of love. A lot of people use it to hurt each other. Huh? It's just one of those guys. One of your enemy in the past. Yeah? Okay? But you're lucky you're not with him. Otherwise he might hold hand with some other girl and hang around you and you feel even worse. Understand this? So you feel good already that you're separated, you don't even know what he's doing. Of course you miss him, but you can get over better. Understand this? So you're good. Any question? No? Life after life, we have a lot of friends, we have a lot of enemies. Yeah? Not necessarily our fault that we have that enemy. But it's just the world like that, and the Maya try to work through somebody else who's maybe lower level to hurt you. And then not just one life, the next life they can find you again. You know, just show up in front of you and cause you pain like that. It's worse than stabbing with a knife. Yeah. It's not worse? Then it's good. It's sometimes emotional pain is worse than the physical pain. That's what I mean. Yeah. A life after life, we meet people, and sometimes we react with them, and they react with you. If it's good, then they come back as your friend or as your good lover. If it's bad, they come back as people who break your heart. Yeah. So even if he will be with you, I don't think it's good for you. Yeah. So you should be happy that at least you don't have to continue. Yeah. Okay. Right. I could not tell you that he's not in love with you, but you find out and it's good. See, like this, why didn't you tell him? 2.5 years, too long.
Maybe too shy to express my
Yeah,
feelings.
yeah, I understand.
I was too shy.
Understand.
I was hoping for the situation to come, to feel really, so that we could be kind of in tune, and I felt him, but he was escaping.
Ah, okay.
All the time.
Yeah, yeah. You should know.
So I didn't, yeah.
Okay.
But his behavior, I should know.
Yeah, never mind. Just a different way of hurting you. That's all. Okay? He did it before and he does it again.
So now this is the end.
End. Finito. C'est fini. It's fertig. Yeah? You feel okay or?
I feel better after talking to him.
Yes?
It was clear.
More clear.
Conversation was clear. I really felt what he said. I mean, was on the spot, and I understood it right. So I feel better because I know the truth, you know.
Yeah. Why didn't you do that before? You see, I didn't want to tell you. I knew, but I didn't want to tell you to influence your decision. You see, I let you find out and feel it yourself, and you know what to do. Yeah, because you've grown up. Okay. That is physically speaking, eh? And spiritually speaking, we encounter sometimes our enemies or our loved one all the time. No big deal, okay? You meet this person, you might meet another again. Better. We meet our acquaintance all the time. Understand? All the time. It's not rare that you meet someone who strikes some memories in you. Sometimes you meet enemies, feel like friends. Feel like love, but it's not.
Because I had a feeling of my past life was that we were mother and son.
You have the vision?
Yeah, but I'm not sure this is...
Who is a mother?
He was the mother.
Is a mother? Not possible.
No, it wasn't. Then I was wrong.
No, you were not wrong. It's the opposite. But never mind. Mother and son are not always mother and son. You know that, huh? Yeah. Mostly they come back to pay debt to each other, yeah. Like my parents, I told you, they were my employees. And I was very good to them. I lent them some money when they're in trouble. So they came back, I can take them as parents. So I can come down here. Yeah? Okay? But of course, I have all due respect for them. I love them very much as parents. Yeah? But know yourself that nothing is the way it looks. Alright? Yeah. You even been lovers before and he betrayed you. And that's why he came back this time. He's kind of afraid of you because he felt guilty before. And he knows it don't work. Yeah. But it's good that he doesn't hurt you too much anymore. Yeah? Okay.
Because I know.
Yeah, good, good. You might find some... maybe you won't find anybody else, but it's okay. Why are you laughing at? What? You happy that she stay lonely all her life?
No.
No?
But as practitioner, why not?
Yeah, why not, eh? Cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make a club like... Female Bachelor Spiritual Saint Club. Yeah, cool, eh? Yeah, we can be club chairwoman. Yeah. Yeah. Full of experience. 2.5 years suffering. Yeah, we have many things to do. It's not just man or woman, okay? We have more interesting things to do. Try to get over it. Eh? Yeah. Anybody else who have heart problem? The doctor is here. Right, right. It's very difficult to realize who's who, eh? Yeah. Because life after life, you play so many roles, you get all confused, you know? Enemies, friends, love, hate, all kinds of things. Oh, I can tell you all the things, but you know already, huh? You know already. There's no such real thing as love in this world. You know, there might be relationship, yeah, or a friendship that lasts a long time, and maybe reincarnate again as friends, yeah. And if they practice together with you, then it is good, and it is good relationship and good friend from the past life. If something hurt you or some obstructive thing, then you know it's not. Yeah. And the better for you if you practice alone is sometimes quicker, you know. You lose something, you gain something. It's always like that. Yeah. But it's painful, eh? You wish you didn't meet, huh? Yeah. You wish you don't ever have to see him, eh? It would have been better, no? Yeah. That's what we think all the time. But it happens, you know. It happens, so you just bear it. Yeah. And lucky you don't have to see him. No? Can you imagine if you see him every day or at work even? Oof. Then you gotta change job, change house or change country. Yeah? To forget. Some people, they vow to find each other life after life. Sometimes it happens, but mostly not. They can't, anyway. Okay. Do you feel good, I hope? Have some candy? Yeah. It's okay, don't blame him, okay? Don't blame him. Just a situation like that, huh? Yeah, a situation like that. Should I tell you some secret? Yes! Just to make you feel better. Long time ago, true story. Long before you even remember, maybe 1,000 years ago, huh? There was two people who lived together very nicely. Huh? But that was after that. Before that, they were enemies. Not a true enemy, like killing each other or doing something too bad. It's just like concurrence, you know, like competition at work or something, political, business competitors. But then they came somehow, the guy, the opponents, came to admire his competitors, you know, so then he wanted to be with her very much. But he can't. At that time it was too late already. The rift is too far. So he hold that in his heart so much. So next life he was born. He chased after her. Yeah. And then they were okay. You know, they were okay together. And they lived together very nicely. Yeah. And then, but it's still the enmity is still there between them. So the relationship wasn't that good as it should be. But they was attracted to each other immediately, you know, because they were opponents before. And they feel like such an attraction. Feel like, oh, like I know that guy or I know her, you know. Okay, so that, anyway, so they became couple, huh? But relationship are not too good. But they like each other, you know, somehow. Or he likes her still. So next life, come back again. Another time, be a couple. But this time, relationship goes well. Better. Like last time, maybe 60%, this time 70%, huh? And then because one person is very spiritual. But the first life, the guy became disciple after a while, you know, because she became a master then. The next life also, he's also a he, and then she also a spiritual person, also seek enlightenment and all that. So he kind of get bored, you know. So he fell with another woman just for a few months, and he feel bad that they don't get on well. So he came back to the spiritual, you know, fifth level person. Yeah. Fine, it's okay, it doesn't matter. But then, long time afterward, and then they separate because they die. Ne? That one person die, and the fifth level continue stay alive but alone, until she died. And of course, the fifth level person always go around and become fifth level person. If she want to go anywhere, she always maybe low late before, but always go up. So the other person, because of this betrayal to the fifth level saint, so he has never been able to reach a higher level of spiritual practice. But nevertheless, he's so attached to the experience that they live together, so he wants to look for her all the time in different form. He cannot, so he became like a practitioner, for many hundred years in order to go higher, so that you can have a choice to look and to be born where he wants, to be with her. Even then, when he see her, nothing can happen, because the woman that he has betrayed with for a few months now came back and stay in between them already. So he can see it, but he feels something, but he cannot do anything. Understand? So whatever mistake you make, it comes back. Whenever you don't want it the most, it comes back and make trouble for you. Therefore, there's always the precept tell you to be careful, because it's not just one life you live. Even you became a saint already, that person has attained like 4 levels in order to be able to come down wherever he wants. But he cannot erase the past karma that he made. That person, that the woman came all the way 800 years after to meet him there. And they don't get on well either. But it's already there. Difficult to just shake off somebody. And you're also confused, you don't know if it's good or not good. To shake it off, even though you don't get on well, but you don't know anything better up to now, Especially if it's first love or first time, like you never know, you don't have experience in love. So even though it's bad, the relationship is still better than no relationship, because you don't know, It's very difficult. Very difficult. Many of you know that, even you have bad relationship, you cannot shake it, because the force of karma is so strong. That woman who has come this time, because she has an excuse to, you see, he has a relationship with her for 2 months, so she can use that as an excuse. Besides, she has a strong willpower. After he left her at that time, come back to the 5th level spiritual wife, she gets so angry, she went out and learned black magic, and she put a curse on him. For wherever he goes, he can never see that person again, his wife again. So 700-800 years, a person suffer a lot and can never find her. But then he try hard, practice spiritual, and 800 years later, meet her. But with another person in between already. So the person you are with is not always good for you, although it seems like that. You just get habit. She cooks good, or he opened the car door, something like that. Something is there for you to hang on. And even though life is suffering, but you don't have time to even think about it. You get up in the morning, you drink a quick coffee, you go to work, Whatever you argue last night, it has to be forgotten for the work. And then come back, continue argue again maybe, but then don't have time, must watch TV, must take the dog out, must take care of the kids, the children, whatever, must clean the house, must pay the bill, whatever, and then you don't have time to think of what to do with the relationship, And so day in, day out, you just keep, continue with that. And then sometimes the pressure of loyalty or friends, because you know each other and you know all the friends, and they're all like hoorah that you stay together and something like that. So everything just keep you in bondage, and you cannot shake it off. And sometimes it costs you spiritual attainment. Some of you could have attained higher level already, but you can't because of relationship. Yeah? So at least you don't have one. Yeah? So it might not bind you. It might make you happy, but it might bind you, who knows? Yeah? It might be a bad relationship, worse than the suffering you have been going through. You miss him and all that. May be painful. But you never know. If you're with him, it might be more painful. Yeah? And you couldn't even shake it off then because it's been too deep. It becomes too deep. Yeah? And you have things together, you share houses or whatever, and you share a bank account, whatever, and then it seems so complicated to separate. Yeah? So you just go on like a cow, or the horse just continue the same way. Yeah. And this costs you sometimes spiritual attainment. I'm sorry for some of you, I don't want to say who, but I guess you know. I guess you know in your heart why you are slow. Yeah? So I told you already, if the car bothers you, sell the car. The house bothers you, sell the house. Yeah? Anything you want to sell and nobody buy, I can buy it.
Đi trong trầm luân như dạo thiên đàng, gió mưa bao vùng lòng không ngờ.
Gracious viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Understand Emotional Ties and Transcend Karma, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming out next is from the Attained Human Gospel of Christ, The Salvation of the World, The Birth of Yeshua, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May God enrich your divine souls with abundant blessings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.